Roses are rouge. They're beautiful, but can prick. I'm telling all of you, I've got a massive brain.
I've got an absolutely massive, huge, big boy brain.
Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And oh baby, the Literature Club is back. And it's even more lit than before. But at the very same time, this is going to be the saddest experience you ever have in your life. There's going to be so many tears. So let's not leave the girls hanging. Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 2,000 beautiful likes. And I got a very special offer for you today. Honestly, can't believe I'm going to do this, but if this video has 6,000 beautiful likes, I will go ahead and wear this in the next video. Oh yes, I will do it, but let's face it, you're not going to hit the goal, so
Easy street for Pappy.
so let's just dive straight in, baby. Whoa!
Today's spicy comment.
Is it true that Mr. Turtle's heart belongs to Cub Scouts? Now that's a spicy YouTube rumor. If you want to learn the truth, then you better get over to Twitter and ask that dude himself and use the hashtag Mr. Turtle. Oh, while you're there as well, make sure you follow me at Razzbowski. I am hilarious.
I'm not really, but I just want to feel loved.
Oh, listen to that music, baby girl. Here they are. Doki Doki exit music. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently this is about Natsuki,
The cupcake loving fiend.
and yes, before anybody starts typing in the chat,
It's actually Natsuki.
it's Natsuki. Trust me, look it up.
Okay. 1 like equals 1 cupcake for this poor pink-haired gal.
Well, you already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick a very sensible name. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you for this new Doki Doki Let's Play, Robot Grab.
Shout out to those who remember this name.
It is Monday, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first day of school. We're gonna join in with the gals and hopefully save them once again. It's the day of the festival. Okay, so what? Is that the Friday? Is that what it is?
Bruh.
Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up. Yes, go to her damn house, buddy. We already know how this goes. Go to her house. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her or wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. She loves being happy, that girl. She is so happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been after we crushed her hopes and dreams of getting together with us. Just grabbed her heart and smooshed it into tiny little pieces. And that's all she needs. And that's what I want to give to her. To hell with it. I'll go get her. I grabbed the cupcakes Natsuki and I'd made yesterday and made my way to Sayori. So we spent time with Natsuki and not Yuri. That's who we spent time with. Okay, that is absolutely fantastic. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door, please. Please, for the love of Jesus, have this change from the real story. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in, barging in once again unannounced. And she could be knackered. That's the problem. She could be butt knackered. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow.
Gulp.
I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? And I kind of put a halt to that yesterday. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Robot Grab! Ain't gonna get used to that name. Better than DJ Moist, though. Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori, oh! Hello! Okay, she's just in her pajamas. It's fine. It's not like the real one. Look at that cow. He is absolutely giving me the eyeballs right now.
Move over, chump. She's mine.
What a terrible joke. Robot Grab? Sayori stands in front of her bed, a long rope in her hand. It's tied into a hangman's noose. In the shock of the moment, I release the grip on cupcakes. What the f***? It's not what it... like hell, it's not what it looks like. I'm so sorry, Robert. I can't believe this. Sayori wouldn't do something like this. Jesus, Sayori! I should have known it was this bad. Sayori drops the noose onto the floor. Sayori, why haven't you talked to anybody about this? I don't want to waste people's time. You're not wasting anybody's time. We all just want you to be happy like you've made us. You really deserve to be happy. I know you don't think that now, but well, it's the truth. And I'm determined to help you every step of the way. But to start, you need to talk about this. I can't. There's a short pause. All is silent aside from Sayori's sobbing. I I was just about to do it, Robert. I'd never have seen you again. Sayori, could you imagine if I'd found you like that? Sayori, listen, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You'll always have a reason to stay with us. Even if there's only one thing worth living for to you, then you need to hold on to that. And I know there is. You told me yourself yesterday. Robert. She releases her grip on me and backs away. We know it'll be tough, but I'll be there for you. We all will, no matter what. Robert, don't... Now, listen to me. You need to talk to somebody professional about this. I'm not taking no for an answer, Sayori. I don't think I'm ready. We can go another time. Not a chance. You seriously need professional help as soon as possible. We're leaving now. I don't know if I can. Sayori, do it! For me, if not for yourself. She sniffles, wiping her face with her sleeve. Okay, come on, let's go. To the doctor's. We'll take the bus. Robert, the festival. Screw the festival. You're more important to me than that. Well, I need to get changed first. Oh, yeah, of course. I'll just close my eyes, of course. I nod and take a step outside the door, reaching down to pick up the rope first and taking it with me just in case. She gently nods, shutting the door in my face. Well, I was a little bit rude of her. I'm a little anxious leaving her alone right after something like this. Regardless, she needs her privacy. I kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre, littering the floor with a towel. Natsuki is gonna kill me. I return downstairs and untie the noose, dropping the loose rope in the trash. I linger downstairs for a minute or two before heading back upstairs. She's probably ready by now. I knock on Sayori's door and she answers. Ready? Sayori nods, her eyes glued to the floor. This is what's best for me, right? She stares at me, expectant of an answer. I feel uneasy, but answer anyway. I know it is. Come on now, let's get going. Yep, let's get going. Oh, jeez. You should always seek professional help if you are experiencing something like this. Wow, this is a new background. And this actually looks like it would be part of the game. This is fantastic. I'm sitting down in a waiting room outside the doctor's office, patiently waiting for Sayori to return. I'm anxious. My phone buzzes quietly as I'm sitting there playing Pokemon Go, and a Sandshrew appears by the elevator. I remember that today was supposed to be the day of the festival. Text is from Monica. Oh god, she ain't gonna be happy, is she? Where are you? I have to reply. I'm busy. Wow, you savage boy. Really, Robert Grab? Please don't tell me you got cold feet about the poems or something. It's a bit more serious than that. What's going on? I don't know if I can tell you right now, but it's serious, okay? You gotta believe me. Fine. Just hurry up and bring Sayori with you. I look up at the door. Through the small window, I can see Sayori breaking down in her chair, her head resting on the doctor's desk. I feel terrible, knowing that I let her reach such a point due to my own negligence. Behind me, the door that leads from the entrance to my waiting room swings open. A couple of nurses walk by, and damn, they are fine. But my phone buzzes again before I can reach out and slap one of them on their tushies, and I turn my attention back to it. It's just me and Yuri here. Damn it. Why? Where's Natsuki? I don't know. Please get here quick and bring Sayori, okay? It's a personal issue. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get to the festival before it's over, okay? Okay. A couple of minutes of idle waiting pass before I get another message from her. Forget it. Everyone's here already and they're waiting. We'll have to cancel. I return my phone to my pocket, running my hands through my hair. Why now? I feel terrible for Sayori, the fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it. But on the other hand, I also feel like I put Monica and Yuri on the spot in front of all our classmates. Monica and Yuri. That reminds me of something Monica told me. Where is Natsuki? Suddenly the door to the waiting room opens again and another nurse walks by. However, she's accompanied by somebody familiar. Whoa, oh, whoa, hold on a second, dog. Hold on a second, what is this? Nah, I'm not cool with this. Nah, nope. What's happened? Am I gonna have to throw hands here, Natsuki? Not you. Obviously not you. I guess it's probably your deep papa, though. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh no, she quickly turns and runs back the way she came, exiting the hospital in tears. I didn't even get a chance to speak to the girl. Come on. Damn it, game. I heard that this was sad. I heard that this was really sad, but I didn't expect it to just grab you straight away. Jiminy Christmas. I jumped out of my seat to speak to her, but I noticed the nurse staring at me suspiciously. Whoa, nurse, it wasn't me. Come on, Jiminy Christmas. I took a seat once more, anxious now about Natsuki's well-being as well as Sayori's. Excuse me? What happened to her? She explains how Natsuki wandered into the hospital bloody and bruised looking for help. Poor Natsuki. She then cautiously asks if I had anything to do with Natsuki's injuries. Oh, Christ, no! I don't even know what's going on. I had to bring my friend here. She tried to... I stopped myself. I doubt Sayori would want me to talk about her struggle so openly. Not now, anyway. Well, listen, it's serious, okay? I bite my lip as the nurse continues on her way. My phone buzzes again. Are you sure you don't know where Sayori and Natsuki are? I already told you, I don't know. I can't tell her about Natsuki either. Chances are it's her own personal issue and she'll deal with it in her own way. Still, maybe I should text her? It doesn't matter anyway. We had to cancel our performance. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here. Yuri's gone for some fresh air. Jesus, I'm sorry, okay? My hands are tied here. I can't do anything to help right now. Okay, whatever. Thanks a lot, Robert Grab. I sigh. Now I've pissed Monica off because I can't bring myself to tell her what happened. I decide to text Natsuki really quickly about what I just saw. A couple of minutes pass with no response. The message doesn't even mark as read. The office door swings open and Sayori emerges. Robert, are you okay? No, not really. I'm just stressed out. How are you? Anyway, I don't really want to talk about it. Are you sure? Because I'm here for you. I can just... Robert, please. Can we just drop this? I just don't want to make a big deal out of it, especially in front of the other club members. I stand up. Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly killed yourself. I think you should go home and rest for a couple of days, okay? I guess I'll have to, right? Sayori let out a small bout of almost nervous laughter. It's a good idea, at least. You know that. But what about the festival? I hesitate. I don't want Sayori to feel like it's her fault that the performance was cancelled, so I decide to start with Natsuki's absence. Well, Natsuki didn't actually show up either. Monica had to cancel the performance, unfortunately. You didn't tell her, did you? About... No, I didn't. Unless you want to talk to her about it yourself, she won't know. Okay? Sayori nods. I think I'll tell her, so she knows why her plans for the festival were ruined. I can tell what she's gonna say. It wasn't your fault, Sayori. None of this is. Sayori grabs my hand tightly, crushing it in a vice-like grip. You could tell her, if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give the better advice than me. Maybe. Did you tell my parents? I sigh. I did. Yeah. I'm sorry, though. I felt like I had to, and thanks. I was scared I'd have to tell them myself. Sayori glances downwards to the pristine floor. I love you, Robert Grab. Despite her condition, I can't lie to her. It would be unfair to her to have her hopes disrupted like that. I keep my mouth shut. A minute or so passes. Anyway, we should get going. There's no point in going to school now. Why? What time is it? It's about midday. We missed the festival, and if we turn up now, Monica's just gonna get mad at us. Come on, I'll take you home. We can talk some more there? She gently nods, following my lead. We exit the hospital and ride a bus back to her house. Oh, wow, we just totally blocked her. But at the same time as clam jamming her with the I love you stuff, at least we did it honestly. We didn't go in there and just tell her that we loved her as well because she's feeling down. Robert Grabber. You're an honourable man, my dude. Honourable man. Massive respect. I decided to stay with Sayori in her house just to make sure she's feeling better. We have at least a few hours together, but we spend that time talking and watching shows together. Her mother arrives first, thanking me for letting her know about what happened. I tell her that it's no problem. She tells me that Sayori's father is on his way and I'm free to leave if I want to. After I'm sure she's safe, I leave her with her mother and head home. Oh man! Entering the kitchen, I flick on the light and start to make myself a sandwich, cutting up a tomato, just tomato sandwich on its own, maybe a little bit of salami, on top, and maybe a bit of lettuce on top of that, just making sure that this is the dopest sandwich I have ever made. However, I start to wonder about Natsuki. I remember the time I spent with her here, our little scuffle over a cupcake's icing, but that bruise, her nosebleed. What the hell happened to her? And who in their right mind would do that to her? Possible reasons for her injury began to circulate inside of my head. Maybe she just fell over? She could have got into a fight with another classmate of ours? Or maybe... No, surely not. Maybe I'm just overreacting to the situation. It's been a rough day after all. But something she told me while we were reading manga together sticks in my head.
I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
I shiver at the thought. It's the only real reason that I can come up with for Natsuki's terrible injuries. I also noticed that while I was distracted, I accidentally cut my finger open while slicing the tomato. Yes, everybody's getting injured today, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, crap! I wrapped my finger in a paper towel, letting a few drops of blood soak into it. Throwing the paper towel in the trash, I think back to Natsuki. I decide that I'll ask her about her father next time I see her. Even if she assures me that I'm wrong, at least I'll know. I eat my sandwich and head upstairs to my room to look at my precious hair manga collection. I collapse onto my bed exhausted from the stress that the day has brought me. I drift into unconsciousness within minutes. Oh man, that was a horrific first day, Wednesday. What? We started off on Monday. Did we sleep for a whole day and a half or something? Jiminy Christmas. Oh, hi, Robert Crab. Well, hello there, Yuri, paper girl. How you doing? Let's keep all sharp objects and pens away from you, thank you very much. I'm back at the Literature Club. Craning my neck, I look around the club room. It's empty. Damn, boy, did you just dish Yuri like that? Well, there's nobody interesting to talk to here. Oh, hi, Yuri. Yes, Yuri here. I'll talk to you. Yuri and I are the only people here. I leave the classroom door open, expecting other members to arrive shortly. Hey, Yuri. I sit down on the desk next to her, unpacking my stationery kit as she did with her own. Listen, I know that Monica cancelled the club yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you. So I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that she had to let our little presentations go. Don't worry about it, Robert. Monica told me that it wasn't your fault you couldn't come. She said it was something serious. Yeah, it was a bit of an emergency. I decided to play down the situation in case Yuri doesn't know the full story. I don't want to worry her after all. Are you all right? Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It was someone else. Someone close. Wow, big dog. You're literally just pointing out to Sayori that something's happened to her. That's literally what you've just done there, buddy. I see. Well, I hope everything works out for you and your friend. I hope so too, Yuri. A moment passes of complete silence, totally hogs, am I right? Yuri is sat down in her desk, still reading. The class is still empty aside from us. So, Yuri! Yuri jumps in her chair, a little startled by me interrupting the silence. Yes? You haven't seen Monica today, have you? I'm afraid not, Robert. She's been in a mood since the festival, unfortunately. No, not that I mean to be so rude about it. It did mean a lot to her, after all. I know it did. That's why I wanted to speak to her. Maybe if I explained why Sayori and I were absent, then she might forgive me. Well, the both of us. But I promised Sayori I wouldn't say anything to Monica. Has Monica said anything about me since the festival? Not really. I mean, she did complain that the three of you were gone. I was kind of thankful that we got to cancel. No, not to ruin Monica's plans, though. I'd never do such a thing intentionally. I know you wouldn't, Yuri. Don't worry. I can tell you're too good a person to be so mean. Besides, you have no reason you'd want to sabotage her like that, right? Yuri falters for a moment, lost for words. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, Yuri, don't look at me like that, girl. I ain't in a pen, you know what I'm saying? No, not at all. It's just that I don't even know if I should be telling you this. Well, I overheard Monica talking about you and Sayori to one of her friends. I wasn't eavesdropping, though. What did she say? I heard her mention that the only good reason to cancel on her festival was if somebody died. What? Monica wouldn't say something like that, right? Surely not. Surely she's a sweetheart, right? Yeah. Total sweetheart, baby. Besides, not only is it egocentric, it's insensitive. Even if she didn't know about Sayori's, it felt like it was too close to reality. Wow, that's harsh. I doubt that she meant it, though. What I mean to say is, she was in no position to say that. I understand that she was frustrated about it, but there's never a good reason to say such horrible things about it. Yuri's words get caught in her throat and she retreats to the confines of her book. I just see Monica standing in the doorway giving Yuri an intense glance. Rip. She doesn't dare to meet Monica's gaze, instead concentrating on the portrait of Markov. I wish I could do the same. I swallow. She huffs and starts talking. Where's Sayori and Natsuki? She stares at Yuri intently. Monica's presence intimidates me. Yeah, because she's a dirty deleter. I don't know, Monica. I haven't seen them. She gives me an acidic stare, her emerald eyes piercing my confident facade. Whoa! Wow, that's a sentence, ladies and gentlemen, for anybody in high school or university or college studying English. That is a sentence. 69 out of 10. Would read again. Did Sayori tell her about the hospital? Sure. Yeah. All right then. How come you weren't at the festival, Robert? I had a family emergency. At this point, I'm practically lying to her face to keep Sayori's secret safe until she feels comfortable confiding in Monica. Then again, I've known Sayori for so long, she's pretty much part of my chosen family at this point. She's like a sister to me. Ooh, cold, brother, cold. You've just sibling blocked her. So it's more stretching the truth than it is lying to her. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. Right. Monica's not having any of it. Even if she doesn't know what's actually going on, she must know I'm lying to her. But for Sayori's sake, I have to keep face for her. I can't betray her trust. If she finds out I told someone about that private information, Monica's demeanor suddenly changes and she looks at the two of us with a wry smile on her face. Okay, you two. Since we're the only ones here, I've decided that we're going to have to cancel today's meeting. Hopefully, there won't be any more emergencies or absences tomorrow. The emphasis on those two words worries me due to how aggressively she spoke them. That's all. You can leave now. Yuri looks up from her book guiltily and packs up silently, dropping the portrait of Markov and her stationery kit into her bag. She scurries out of the classroom without a word. Yeah, I would do the same, girl. Monica turns her attention to me, expecting me to pack up. I nod and pick up my bag, exiting into the hallway without another word, and just sneaking off, getting the hell out of there. Walking through the school's dormant hallways, I reach the door to the courtyard, but stop, placing my head in my palm. Oh, I forgot my own stationery. I'm an idiot. Oh, my boy. Oh my boy, you have messed up. Oh my boy, you have messed up big time. I return to the club room hastily to find my leather pencil case opened. As I swipe it into my bag, I realize my pen is missing. Damn that, Yuri! Dirty pen thief! And I never want to see that pen again, Yuri. I know what pencil case you hide that in, you nasty girl. A quick glance around, I conclude that I must have lost it earlier. Returning to the courtyard, I notice Yuri. Oh, brilliant. Oh, this is a beautiful background. I love it. She's moving hurriedly, clutching her bag tightly against her chest and wiping her face with her sleeve. Okay. Yuri? She doesn't notice me at first, so I jog to catch up to her. Oh, Yuri, what's up, baby girl? Oh, hi. This is nothing. Oh, my she... I'm standing here making jokes and she looks like she's crying. I'm a horrible human. I'm terrible. What's wrong with me? Really? Yeah. I'm all right. Really? I don't believe her. My eyes meet Yuri's for a brief moment before she looks away. I can tell something terrible happened in the few minutes we were separated, but what could have brought her to this state? I take a hold of her shoulder and try to slow her down so she can face me. She jumps but complies as she comes to a halt at the school's entrance. Yuri, whatever's on your mind, you can tell me. I'm your friend, after all. It's not much. It was just something Monica said. Monica, what could she have said? Well, if you don't mind me asking, what did she say? I don't really feel comfortable talking about it. If you're okay with that, Monica must have said something really hurtful. It's fine, really. I understand. Well, if you're sure about that, you're always welcome to talk to me, though. I guess it'd be nice if you walked with me. Maybe we can talk on the way. Sayori isn't here and I've got time to kill. Besides, I feel like I can't refuse knowing she's so emotional. Come on, I can't just ditch you when she's being all emotional, damn it. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sure that'd be nice. Okay, here we go. Following Yuri, I take the opposite turn from my usual walk home. Soon enough, I find myself in part of our town that I rarely visit. The walk between us is mostly silent. Yuri occasionally sniffles, wiping her face with her sleeve. Damn, that sleeve is full of crusty bogies at this point. What the hell did Monica say to her? I decide to make some light conversation. Something about writing might be nice. She does take comfort in talking about subjects she's passionate about, after all. So, Robert, how do you like writing poems? She must have read my mind. Damn, she's a witch too. Well, I usually listen to music while I write, even if it's just quiet, playing softly in the background. You know what I mean. Really? Most of the time, I just feel like I can only write in silence. It leaves me at one with my mind and lets me express my inner thoughts. Though sometimes I do like listening to a soft piano track. Oh, don't the lyrics alter the way you write? Well, yeah, if I'm listening to like hardcore gangster rap, but I guess that's what I'm looking for most of the time anyway. I want to write the sickest beats and flows in my poem. I want to bring the lit to the literature club. You feel me, baby girl? You feel me? I like for the mood of the music to affect the way I write, really. Unless it's something I'm especially passionate about, then I can write in just about any condition. That actually sounds like an effective technique. I'll be sure to try it out. At this point, Yuri seems to have perked up, her eyes dried. I decided to continue the conversation as I still don't know how much longer it'll take to reach her house. I know that Sayori likes to hum a little tune to herself while she writes. I wonder what Natsuki does. Natsuki. I've been trying to contact her since I saw her in the hospital, but she hasn't responded to my messages. She hasn't showed up for school at all this week either. God, what could have happened? Was it really her father? I don't want to believe it, but the pieces fit together. Her absence, her inability to contact anyone, what she said about him. But most of all, the bruises. I bite my lip as I feel my breathing growing heavy and my blood reaching a boiling point. If I find out he laid a finger on her, So, I'll be honest, I don't disrespect her or anything. Yuri's words derailed my train of thought. Natsuki's poems are just a little too simple for my liking. Oh, girl! Savage! Jesus! I suppose they lack a certain edge. I spaced out again. Yeah. Speaking of Natsuki, however, I think we just passed her house then? We what? Wait, which one? Yuri looks at me a little surprised by my urgency. Regardless, she points out the house to me. Okay, yes, so this is our house, so we can come back and check on her later. It's that house, if I recall correctly. Right, thanks for that. What? Why do you need to know? I don't really want to worry Yuri about Natsuki. Well, I guess I just wanted to... Right. The rest of the journey is made in silence. Yeah, because she thinks we're about to go and hit on Natsuki. That's why, buddy. I worry that Yuri got the wrong impression, but there's not much I can do. Eventually we arrive, signaling her wave goodbye. You know, Robert, you're quite different when no one's around. When it's just the two of us. Yuri falls silent for a moment, lost in thought. Listen, I'd love to stay and talk. I really would, but it's fine. I get it. You have places to be. Yeah, she thinks we're gonna go back to Natsuki's to put Mac on her. That's what. Her head darts towards the direction of Natsuki's house for a moment. It's fine. I've got some writing to do anyway. She turns and starts to walk to the door. No, please don't get the wrong idea, Yuri. I'm not really. It's fine, Robert. I can take a hint. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can finish my explanation, she's already entered her house. I feel terrible knowing that Yuri probably blames herself for my rejection. but I leave quickly regardless. Damn, my boy! As I turn the corner and approach Natsuki's house, my attention is directed upwards. On the second floor balcony, a large, heavily built man leans against the railing, smoking a cigarette. Damn it, is that our dad? Jesus Christ! He's on the phone and I can't help but overhear his conversation. The man mutters something about having business to attend to, but promises to be wherever the caller wants within an hour. My stomach sinks. Business? If he means what I think he does, literally, I don't actually know. Is he selling products on the side? Is he dishing out beatings? Is he an MMA fighter? I don't know what that means at this point. Backtracking to Yuri's route, I made my way back to school, then to my house from there. Why didn't we just hide outside our house for an hour? Then when he's gone, we can go in and check on Natsuki. Like, this brilliant detective work, buddy. Come on, Robert Grabber. Fumbling with my keys, I unlock the door. I enter my bedroom and hurriedly get changed out of my uniform and into some dark clothing. Well, why? I'm not really sure. Oh, dark clothing, because we are going to go sneaking. Hell yeah, my boy. A short jog brings me back to her house, and I take a seat within a bus stop on the street opposite her, stalking at her dad. And damn, he is a beefcake. I ponder over if he's already gone, perhaps, and I missed him leaving. Or maybe he's still dealing with business. After a few minutes, however, I'm proven wrong by the sound of an engine revving and a new expensive-looking performance car emerging from the driveway of Natsuki's house. It speeds away and around the corner within seconds, and once I'm certain that it's gone, I move over to Natsuki's house and ring the doorbell. I wait. Nothing. I press down on it again. Once more, no answer. Growing ever anxious, I knock on the door heavily, aggressively banging my bald fist into the door. A moment of silence. Then from a second floor window, I see a curtain pull back, a flash of pink. Just as quickly, it's replaced once more. I watch it intensely, waiting for any sign of movement until I hear the sound of the door chain being unhinged and the deadbolt turning. My heart is ready to jump out of my chest. I don't know what I'll be greeted by, but I await it nervously. Oh, okay, she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay, mentally probably not, but physically she looks okay. Okay, geez. Wow, still though, Jiminy Christmas.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's Natsuki. Thank God. Natsuki, are you alright? What happened to your bruises?
Oh, what bruises, Robert? I don't know what you're talking about.
She's playing dumb, even though I saw her. What could have happened to her for her to be so devoted to keeping it a secret? Before I can reply, she grabs me by the collar of my shirt and yanks me into her foyer. Hello! What the hell is going on?
Hey, how did you know where I live?
Has she been drinking? What? No, it's not the time for that. Has she been... That's what I thought. Has she been drinking? Better question. Where have you been?
I haven't been feeling very well for the past few days. No need to be so mean about it.
Does she expect me to believe that after what I saw? Natsuki, I know something's wrong. I saw you at the hospital, remember?
Oh, that?
She giggles.
That was nothing. Don't worry about that, okay? There's much worse to be worried about.
Well, what do you mean?
Come with me. I could do with another glass anyway.
She grips my arm loosely and tries to move me along with her through her house. As she moves, she begins erratically wobbling as though she's been having trouble walking. She holds tighter onto my arm for support. She stumbles and nearly trips. I catch her, wrapping my arm around her chest and pulling her upright.
Yeah, thanks.
That's not like her. Normally, if I grabbed her for whatever reason, she'd freak out and call me gross or something of that sort. But here, she didn't even flinch or say anything about it. Something feels off. I release my grip on her reluctantly, and she's still staggering her way along. I assist in moving her, now upstairs, making sure she doesn't fall back and knock us onto the steps. We finally make it upstairs, and Natsuki guides me to her room. What the hell? Her room is a mess. The floor is littered with small, ripped-up pieces of paper. Picking one up, I recognize one of the protagonists of Parfait Girls. No! She loved those mangas. What the hell, dog? The cover is heavily laminated cardstock and it's ripped in two. There is no way Natsuki was able to tear it in half herself. Does that mean her dear papa did it? Does that mean her dear buff papa did it? Not only that, but she had no reason to either. But I could think of someone who does. There is a large bottle of red wine cap open, lying on the side of her bed. Only a small drip escapes, staining her bedsheet crimson. There can't be much left of it. I knew she'd been drinking. I could tell from the moment she opened the door. Natsuki, you haven't drunk all this by yourself, right? She looks flustered.
Of course I have, you dummy.
That's a bit much, isn't it?
That doesn't matter. I haven't even finished anyway.
She retrieves the bottle from the bed. I reach out a hand to take it from her. Natsuki!
It's mine.
She holds the bottle just out of reach and tries to push me away. She's too weak, however, and I simply move her arm aside. Come on, that's enough.
Robert, please. I need this.
Something about the way she just sent a pang of dread through my body. Before I can reach out my arm to stop her a second time, the remainder of the bottle's contents are gone. Looking at her bedside drawer, I see Natsuki's phone. It's overturned, so I can only see her case. The case is glittery and pink.
This drink is nice, Robert.
Natsuki, talk to me. I know something's going on with your dad. Please, I just want to help. But I can't if you won't tell me what's going on.
This is all the help I need.
She collapses onto her bed and giggles.
I haven't felt this happy in so long.
I grow only more uneasy hearing that. If this is the length she's gone in order to escape her demon, just how bad is the demon she's trying to escape from? As Natsuki begins to snore, her grip on the wine bottle falters and it rolls off the bed onto her floor. To my surprise, it doesn't even shatter. Instead, it rolls under her bed. Shaking my head, I bend down to pick up the bottle that rolled under her bed. Reaching my hand underneath the bed, I can feel the wine bottle. And something else. What the... I pull them both from beneath the bed. Placing the wine bottle on her bedside drawer next to Natsuki's phone, I look at what I recovered. It's a white container made of plastic. Wait, this isn't right. This is a bottle of pills. Looking for a description, I inhale sharply as I realize these are ibuprofen tablets. I turn a little look at Natsuki, fast asleep as I worried. Oh my God. I desperately check the label on the back of the date of prescription. 2 days ago. She's trying to overdose. An icy sweat runs down my forehead as I begin to panic, running my hands through my hair. She stopped snoring. I violently shake Natsuki's seemingly lifeless body. Please, Natsuki, please wake up. I grab her hand. It's clammy and much cooler than it should be. I put my ear next to her mouth to check to see if she's breathing. Thankfully, she is, but it's faint. I take her by the shoulders and put her into a seating position. I crouch down next to her, supporting her. Natsuki! I contemplate calling an ambulance, but I'm worried it'll draw too much attention to our house. The hell with it! I don't care what happens, as long as she lives! I reach into my pocket and my phone isn't there. I reach up onto the bedside table, gripping Natsuki's phone tightly. Bringing it to my face, I press the power button. The screen lights up, but from behind a shattered display. I tried to make an emergency call, but the screen is unresponsive to my touch. Dropping the phone, I pull Natsuki in close to me, hoping, praying that she wakes up. I begin to sob, terrified for her life. But Natsuki begins to cough erratically. I'm simultaneously panicked and relieved. She opens her eyes and unsteadily rises to her feet with my assistance. Natsuki, please tell me you're okay. She falls silent. Oh, what? Oh, Jesus! My nose is assaulted by the mixed scent of bile and wine as it splashes on the floor in front of me. I realize that she's got some on my arm. It stings? Well, at least I would have gotten the deadly mixture out of my body, but she's still in trouble. Natsuki turns to me half-conscious, pleading, Robert, please help me. She stumbles back, landing in a sitting position on her bed. I don't want to die. Look at me, okay? Okay, look at me. You won't. You hear me? I won't let you die. Natsuki, listen to me, okay? I'll be right back. She nods weakly, barely aware of her surroundings. I need to find something to eat. Hopefully should absorb whatever's left of the alcohol. Bolting down the stairs, I reach the kitchen within seconds. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I swing over every cupboard I can see, along with the refrigerator. Nothing. Not even a slice of bread. When did Natsuki last eat? Exiting the kitchen, I look around the house. Hurrying back to Natsuki, I check up on her. She's as pale as ever, but she's conscious at least. She weakly raises her head to look at me. Hey, Natsuki. I need you to pay attention to me, okay? Just whatever you do, don't go to sleep, okay? Please. She tries to mutter something, but it's unintelligible. I have no choice but to leave her again. Okay, I've searched everywhere in the house besides her father's bedroom. As I approach the door, I notice it's locked. I ram the door multiple times before the frame gives way. Whoa! I tumble onto the floor, now littered with splinters. I rise to my feet and flick the light on. As I search her room for anything that could possibly aid Natsuki, something catches my eye. A few bags from various restaurants around town. I tear them open to find nothing but empty takeout containers. I return to Natsuki's room. We have to go now. Okay. I help her to her feet, wrapping her arm over my shoulder, holding her in place. She'll make it. I'll make sure of it. Where are we going? Somewhere safe. We make our way down the stairs. I keep Natsuki on her feet, though it's proving to be more difficult as she fades in and out of consciousness. Starvation mixed with alcohol and painkillers is clearly taking a toll on her. But she isn't dead. We make it out of the front door. With time feeling like a lost luxury, I shut it behind us, moving through the porch. Okay, I can feel Natsuki's tears soak through my shirt. We reach the gate, and I sit her down while I open it. I scoop Natsuki off the grass and close the gate behind us. Holding Natsuki close, I move as fast as I can down the street. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to totally blue ball you there. I've been recording for a very long time, but I need a break. This is very, very serious material. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you have serious thoughts that are or issues that are similar to what's in this game, or even just touch on some of the serious subjects that are in this game, please, I urge you to go and seek out advice from a loved one, a trusted one, a parent, a guardian, a teacher, a professional help. Please seek out somebody's help. There is always somebody out there to help you. There are always ways. Please seek help, because there's so much in life to look forward to. It may not come tomorrow, it may not come in a week, but it may come at some point, and it's always worth that. So please do that for me. If you want to see another video of this in the near future, then let me know down in the comment section below. And hey, if we hit 3,000 beautiful likes, I'll give it you tomorrow. Why not that? I'll give it to you tomorrow. I'll work extra hard and I'll give you a double upload. If not, we'll be back with this very, very shortly. Please keep safe. I've been Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful Raspberries. As always, for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye.